Another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders. On one sideline, the head coach of the Bears. These guys coming in refreshed after that early season bye. On the opposing sideline, head coach of the Commanders, Dan Quinn. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. Kate Scott, joined by my partner, Brock Heward. It's going to be longtime vet Nick Folk to get us started. And we're off and running from Northwest Stadium. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. And leading them out, the third-year passer from Kentucky. He was top pick in the second round back in 2023, Will Levis.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Jump off caught by his back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And the Commanders will have a first.
That's good for a Washington. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the gun, Levis. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
It's Levis once more. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. And he will score. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bears nothing.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bears as they get set for their debut series. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
As you take the field coming off of a bye week, you really want to take advantage of what you just did. The
Here we go, right away, we've got a loose ball. And the Commanders get to it first. Did not want to start like that. They get their shot to show what they can do, and they cough it up immediately, and they're off the field in one play.
Did you see what I saw there, Kate? I think I saw the excitement leave their body as somebody else was on top of that fun ball. If you're the type to believe in omens, well, this is a very worrying start to this game.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Jukes one defender, and he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the kid, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards, but Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. On for the field goal now. Here's Brandon McManus. Definitely not an automatic here. This 41 yards away. McManus sends it through. And they come away with some points on that series.
Dude, I call that a win-win in the first half. You win on the scoreboard, obviously, by adding 3 and adding to your lead. But you also win mentally, making your opponent know if they make a mistake, you're going to capitalize.
He's brought down just inside the 25. The Bears and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Stafford from the gun. To the left and hauled in by Likely. He's taken down after reaching the 30. That's Matthew Judon in on the tackle. Now following the play, we have the medical staff hurrying out as we look and see it's Cortland Sutton in some pain down there. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
And the Bears first down.
Stafford now on 1st down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, boy. They cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, and 2 very different tones and tenors on these 2 sidelines. One coach is clean, begging for some ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done. That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
He's not able to escape. The zone read doesn't work. It's going to cost him a couple of yards, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. 4th down, we're going to see an incredible nickname, one of my favorites in the game, the Scottish Hammer, Jamie Gillen, on the punt. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Chicago getting set to take the field now. And Brock, they are not up to a good start. 2 drives, 2 giveaways. I think they could call this a win if this drive just doesn't end in a turnover.
Yeah, there's got to be some voices of calm within this offense to play smart, not scared. Play smart and take care of the football, but you can't be scared to make a mistake, or typically one will follow.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. In progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk. Trying to work quickly now. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense working quickly.
A gain of 7 brings up second down at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Running for it. Here's Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. That's caught by Chris Olave. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Likely's got it right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Commanders' 38-yard line.
From the 38. Hits his running back. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Bears.
Now Stafford again. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he gets this forward to the 19. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 10.
From the red zone now. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Bears cut it to a field goal game.
Commanders 10, Bears 7.
A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. Oh, I think the Bears got to that one. Yes, Bears football! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. Shotgun handoff to Gibson. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Receiver in motion, headed right. It's a sweep. He pumps the pass forward. And 2nd down only works after a yard. So now here's 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Commanders have an early lead. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it on 3rd and 5. Shotgun now for Levis. And they get to him again. Jamie Gillen on now to punt. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him add in a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Into traffic, complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's complete. This is Olave. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Chris Olave. An 8-yard pickup.
Stafford now.
Down there.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Here's Stafford. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Cortland Sutton. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up.
Turning to Henry on third. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Running for it. Here's Algier. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. The right call came in at the right time. Give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. To the right side, cut by Olave. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 7 yards.
Now Stafford to throw. He's got Sutton complete. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chicago 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was it.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's good. For the Commanders, 1st down.
Levis now off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Levis throw it again on 2nd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
8-yard loss.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
The Bears bringing out an extra defensive back or 2. 3rd down coming up. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen on again for the punt. And they could really use a good one here. Takes this in at the 25. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. The Bears about set for their next possession. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So that brings up second down. They give to Algier from the gun. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Tackle made by Juwan Bentley.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They pick the handoff now, Stafford. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this third down.
250.
Stafford from the gun. He puts everything behind this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it. That's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception yet another one count.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down.
You know, for pitchers, you hear them say, gosh, you got to pitch this guy backwards. For defenses, you got to do the same at times, Kate. You just can't always run it on first. You got to mix in some high percentage pass plays. Otherwise, you're going to get hit right in the face for a loss just like that.
From the gun, Levis. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Levis to the air now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Levis throwing again. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
McManus sends it through, and that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. This makes it up to the 25. The Bears going on offense here late in the half. And they can try to move this into field goal range, Brock. 55 seconds left in the half. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. This is completed downfield to Likely. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. That's completed right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the line we go. They're set. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he has the Chicago touchdown. The Bears tie it in the final minute of the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Polk with a point after. And the Bears take the lead on that successful kick.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
It's all lined up. Polk ready to send this one flying. Center return, Naheem Hines. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. The Commanders head out now late in the first half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And have them gain about a handful there. Malik Hooker with the tackle. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Washington calls it second timeout. 1st and 10 from the 41.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Levis. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Final timeout taken by the Commanders.
At their 49-yard line.
Shotgun now for Levis. It's him on the in route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Play action, Levis. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins makes the play. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
Throwing here just before halftime. Taking a deep shot here. Almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game. On now is McManus to kick this away. Brown with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Bears and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Sidney Brown on the coverage.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. They're set up at the 35 now.
13 yards. First down, Bears.
Stafford now on first down. Connects with his back, Algier. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They're working quickly here.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Chicago.
On first down, here's Stafford. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
Now Stafford again. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's brought down after a short game.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The kick by Folk is good. And that'll push their lead to 4.
Well, they'll take it. Some points to add a little to what's still a pretty small lead. Eventually, I think we all know they've got to find a way to reach the end zone.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Evans now to return. Juke the defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they take a repeat of everything except that final play. Levis now on first down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Throwing is Levis. Setting up the screen here for Gibson. Broke through the tackle. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing is Levis on third down. Finds the in route complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They have themselves another first and 10.
That's good for a Washington Commanders. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Finding Brown back-to-back plays. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Second down at the 46-yard line.
It's Levis once more. Completed over the middle. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 9 brings up third and
On the option, here's Gibson. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And they've got themselves another first and 10.
that's good for a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the
Again, it's Gibson. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
carrier
All right, here we go. Second down.
at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, Levis. This ball's caught by Palmer. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Brings up third and 8.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Looking for a target. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He Coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. The Bears with their offense back out there as Tyler Algier returns to the field. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. Throwing now on first down. Stafford He's trying to push the field. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Oh no, they get him yet again. Quincy Williams has it. And the Commanders take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A little bit surprising to see them decide to throw for it there.
Yeah, a bunch of trust thrown their way by this staff to call a pass play in that situation. You know, and you'll hear coaches say this, Kate. Got to play fast, but never in a hurry. He was hurried right there, and it certainly led to the INT.
This one intended for the running back. It's 2nd and goal.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Levis to the air now. And he won't escape. The Bears take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
A loss of 10.
After the sack, quite a lengthy 3rd and goal now. 18 yards needed. Levis back to throw. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And they're headed in reverse after that sack. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. McManus sends it through. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Listen, all he could do is make the kicks he's called out there to make. They need extra points from him, but for now, he's able to handle his 3rd field goal of the game and just inch them a little bit closer.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This, our last play of the quarter. Beginning on the ground with Algier. We will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Bears football to begin the 4th as they try to hang on to the lead in a close game. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Stafford now. Finds him over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what they call staring down the gun barrel. You know as a quarterback, you're about to get absolutely blasted. You've got to deliver an accurate throw just like that.
2nd and 3 now. From the 48. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. No hit on Stafford at the end of it. Good play by Matt as he gets to the ground with enough for the 1st.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Completed to his running back. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything you watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
Okay, you get down to this tight red zone, and there's only so many pass plays you can run, largely because you don't have enough space to operate. Defense knows it, too. Give those guys some credit. They were all over that one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. To throw, Stafford. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And you couldn't do it on that one. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Nixon now to return it. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here.
Like 54, like 54.
Levis here on 1st down. Caught by his back, Gibson. Free inside the 30, to the 10, and he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. There to tack on the point after. And the Commanders push their lead to 3.
Commanders 23, Bears 20.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Brown with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense now heads back out to the field. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
2nd and 6 now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Looking underneath for Algier. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. It really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Algier on 1st down. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's 2nd down now. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bears 1st down.
Stafford from the gun. Connects with his back. Algier. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bears trail by a field goal. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They go again with Algier. And he stopped after a gain of about 5. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Trying to run in, Algier. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They'll go from the gun with Edwards. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
50-50.
Throwing now. Has it on the slant. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. A lot of pressure on this kick for Nick Folk. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
These are the moments, Kate, when you realize how valuable a clutch kicker is. When he's the only guy out there and everybody relying on him. And he delivers.
Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. They're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. On 1st down, they'll start with Gibson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running it again with Gibson. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Well, Brock, 4 quarters couldn't decide a winner. And now we're set up for an exciting conclusion to this contest. Overtime is coming up next. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoffs. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Nixon now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Commanders all set to regain possession. Well, they couldn't quite get the job done in regulation, partner, but the home crowd rising now to fire them up and hopefully help them start this overtime period by taking the lead. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Chance to take the lead and set themselves up for a win. Gotta make this count as they come up on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Levis. Drops this underneath. It's Gibson. Up to the races. Middle of the field. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime. Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score. But starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Bears back out on offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Now he gets a shot here in overtime. He's going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there. First down, but just couldn't make the connection. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Now Stafford to throw. He's loaded another one up. That's caught at the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line. All right, partner, well, I know they're not going to look ahead down there just yet, but let's you and I do that. In the red zone, they need the touchdown first, obviously, but after that, they're going to have a decision, right? Do you kick to tie and give the football back, or do you go for 2 in the victory?
I'm not dodging it, Kate, but that's honestly a great question. And I know this, that decision better have already been made. The best coaches, decision makers, we know this. They're a play ahead, a series ahead, a possession ahead. That was a choice you made before you ever got the football.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. A give to Algier on the inside handoff. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's second and goal. Algier again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Only 2 on the carry there, and it's third and goal from the 4. Here's Stafford. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears making a 1-point game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a 1-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Ooh, they get the 2 out of it. Nicely done, but into double coverage there. Feels like they might have gotten away with one there, Brock.
You know what you call that, Kate? You call